Welcome to the channel Travelholic Nick, and this is your friend and host Nishank. And today is the day 4 of our Leh Legacy trip that we are doing with our friends. And today we'll be going for the drive and leaving the Leh city, as we have been in this city for almost 3 nights. And today is the day when we are leaving this city, and we'll be driving towards Nubra Valley, and where our destination will be Hunder, which is approximately 126 kilometers from Leh. But altogether, these 126 kilometers in mountains takes at least 5 to 6 hours of drive. But with that, we will be covering some important places in between, some beautiful scenery, some rivers and mountains, and everything, whatever comes in our way, will be catered to you in a best curated way. So just stay tuned, and there is a lot more coming on. And by the way, today we will be crossing one of the highest motorable roads in the world. So stay tuned, there is a lot more coming in this vlog. So it's 8:12 and we are leaving. Full of excitement and enthusiasm, we left Leh city early in the morning at 8:12 am. Our ride started towards the highest motorable pass in the world, and we were excited. Showing the needful documents and registering our bikes with the local officials, we continued our ride towards the top of the world. We were riding Royal Enfield Classic 500cc bikes, which are made for these kind of terrains. It's a brand which is one of the oldest selling bike brand in the world, with a history of almost 120 years. Started by a British company, now owned by an Indian business house, these bikes are perfectly matched for such road trips. These bikes have simpler components and longer stroke, which makes their engine more efficient to produce enough power in the areas of thinner air and high altitude. And we were going to ride the highest motorable pass, Khardung La. So these were the perfect to ride over the highest motorable pass in the world. So we've been riding for almost half an hour, and look where we have reached. We started from there, and here we are, and the journey continues, and there is a lot more coming up. After a small stop at a viewpoint overlooking the snow-capped mountains of Karakoram mountain range and the green patch of Leh city situated on the bank of Indus River, the view was overwhelming. We cross-checked our bikes as we were already at an altitude of 4,500 meters and Khardung La was yet to come. We stopped again at South Pullu, an army checkpost. We were already feeling the chill as we were riding towards the top of the world. Higher we were going, the thinner was the air. Temperature started going down, and a bunch of clouds covered up the mountains, and we felt the cold breeze. Everything was turning to give us the best of the experience of this ride. It was an amazing feeling to reach Khardung La. So finally we made it to the top of the world, and as you can see behind me, this is one of the highest motorable road in the world. That's Khardung La, and look at the view. We were lost in the excitement of reaching at the Khardung La top, but we controlled our excitement as the oxygen and air pressure levels were extremely low at an altitude of 5,359 meters. Running around or getting into any strenuous activity at the top can be dangerous. And that has been amazing ride of a lifetime, and really we are so proud of ourselves that we made it. So here it's your friend and host travelaholic Nishank Jain from the top of the world, Khardung La. After spending almost 30 minutes at the top, we continued our ride. Roads from the top going down till the North Pulu was not that good, as the heavy snowfall and avalanches in the northern side of Khardung La top washes away the roads every year. BRO, the Border Roads Organization, have been doing an amazing work in Ladakh, and the conditions of the roads have been improving every year. Every turn came with an amazing view, and the shades of mountains continued to change every kilometer. After riding for almost half an hour, we were exhausted, so we decided to take a break at the North Pulu, another checkpost on the northern side of Khardung La. So here we are, finally. We have crossed the Khardung La Pass and we are at North Pulu. And we are taking a small break in North Pulu. Here we had our Maggie and tea, and just trying to regain our senses, because once you cross the highest motorable pass in the world, Khardung La, you are excited, and in excitement people can do things, and we are trying to control ourselves, so we're just soaking in with the moment. And I will continue, and our destination, as we told, is Nubra Valley, and so we are taking a small break to just refreshen up, charge ourselves and the batteries of our machines, and then we will continue. The journey continues. This is the Khardung village at an altitude of 4,500 meters above sea level. The highest motorable pass in the world gets its name from this village, Khardung. Once, almost the whole village was washed away by an avalanche, but the Indian government, the Indian army and the BRO reconstructed the village and helped the civilians living here. And that you see down there is the mighty Shyok River that flows through the beautiful Nubra Valley. After enjoying the views and relaxing into the high mountains, we continued our ride with the mighty Shyok River that led us to the wonderland of Nubra Valley. Every turn gave us a wonderful view of the mountains with the all possible shades. As the sun was going down, we reached to the land of Lamas, Diskit. Diskit is one of the major towns in the Nubra region of Ladakh. It is a popular destination for tourists, situated on the banks of the mighty Shyok River. Diskit Monastery, also known as Diskit Gompa, is the oldest and the largest Buddhist monastery in the Nubra Valley of Ladakh. It was founded by Zengzum Zerab Zanko, a disciple of Song Khapa, founder of Gelugpa, in the 14th century. The monastery, which houses about 100 monks, runs a school in its precinct. This school teaches Tibetan children their culture and heritage. Wow, that monastery was really interesting, as I had some words with the Lama and he told me that this is among the oldest monastery in the Nubra region, or maybe you can call it, this is the oldest monastery in Nubra region, which was constructed almost 600 years back in 14th century. This monastery follows the yellow sect of Buddhism, which is basically the sect followed by His Holiness Dalai Lama. An amazing, beautiful monastery must visit in Nubra region. The monastery's most prominent attraction is the huge Maitreya Buddha, which was inaugurated by His Highness Dalai Lama himself. From the base of the statue, one can get a gorgeous panoramic view of the Nubra Valley. This impressive 32 meters, which is 106 feet statue on top of the hill below the monastery, faces down the Shyok River. Lost into the beauty of Diskit, we were almost spellbounded. The sun was going down and a small drizzle awakened us, and we continued our ride towards Hunder, which was just 7 kilometers from Diskit. The day was full of surprises and I was falling in love with the beauty of Ladakh again and again. So this was all from the day 4. I hope you liked the video. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Travelaholic Nick. Your comments motivates me to continue the hard work. So please do comment on the video. Tomorrow will be the most important day of our ride, as we are going to the northernmost village of India to explore a unique culture from the Himalayas, Balti culture. So stay tuned, the fun has just begun.